What is up, GM fam? Welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to be giving you guys a five and a half month pregnancy update from week 21 to 23. These are all of the different changes I've noticed in my body. So as of right now, I am 24 weeks. So this update is like a little late, but I can still tell you guys what's been going on and you know how everything's been. If you guys see me looking down, like glancing to the side, it's because I'm looking at my notes. But we're gonna go ahead and get right into the video. I hope you guys enjoy, and if you are new here, before we start, go ahead and subscribe to the channel as well as like this video, even though it just got started. Okay, so y'all, let's get right into the video. Okay, so we're gonna start off with the baby. I'm gonna tell you guys some things that I've noticed and learned about him. I don't have a name yet, so y'all bear with me. We can start off with movement. He does move throughout the day now, like constantly. Like he's always kicking and flipping and doing whatever. Like it's just constant 24/7. And then at night he also moves. Whenever he is hungry, he'll like kick me and like, you know, do what babies do, but he doesn't cry or anything because he's not born, so he kicks in replace of a cry. He just constantly kicks my stomach. He kicks, he responds to my touches. Say if I like touch the bottom of my stomach, like in a specific area, if I pushed it in, he'll respond by kicking back in that same area. One day I tested it, and I was like, maybe it's just me. Maybe he just kick in there just to kick there after I touch it. Like, I didn't think he was responding or anything, but I touched the bottom of my belly and he kicked. And then I did it again and he did the same thing. So I was like, hey, maybe he's responding to my touch. So yeah, he responds to my touches. He also stays on my bladder area. Like, oh my gosh, he's always on my bladder area. It's like pressure there, very bottom of my stomach or side where the bladder area is, and I feel it. I don't know if it's like his arm or his leg or foot, like head. It's just something always on my bladder area, and I feel every bit of it. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, somebody save me. I'm always using the restroom because he's on my bladder area a lot. And when it comes to the restroom, peeing or pooping, now, this is kind of embarrassing, but now, compared to when I wasn't pregnant, when I gotta go, I gotta go. Like, if I gotta pee, I'm running to the bathroom. Like, it is no joke. Because I remember this one time I was trying to hold my pee in and somebody was making me laugh. And then like pee kind of came out and then I had to go run to the bathroom. It was so, oh my gosh. That was unexpected because that never happened to me. I guess my bladder area is kind of weaker a little bit since I have a whole human being inside of me. So in my opinion, okay, so I tell you guys that my pregnancy is hard. It's hard, but it's not hard compared to other females' pregnancies. For example, pregnant people, they have like morning sickness and stuff like that. I don't experience that. I've only thrown up 4 times out of this whole pregnancy, and I'm only 6 months. So I'm lucky, I'm blessed, I'm everything. Like, I don't really go through much, but I'm kind of sort of a complainer when it comes to like my pregnancy a little bit, even though I shouldn't be, but I am, because I'm not used to like, you know, like having a whole human being inside of me or like experiencing different things going on with my body that I'm not used to. That's why I like kind of sort of complain a lot. If y'all feel like I complain a lot, I feel like I complain a lot when I get on my vlogs and stuff, but hey, whatever. Another thing that some other women experience that I do not experience, it's like bleeding and stuff. I don't experience that. If you're bleeding, I don't think that's a good thing, and I think you should like get it checked out. Yeah, that could possibly mean that you are going to experience labor early or something like that, like a preterm labor or something like that. I don't know. When it comes to smells, I like certain smells get to me and they make me nauseous. I don't experience like throwing up and stuff like that all the time. I only done it 4 times, like I said, throughout this whole pregnancy. But if I smell something that throws me off, it makes me nauseous. But I don't throw up, I just get nauseous. Okay, let's talk about cravings. To be honest, I don't feel like I have any cravings at all whatsoever. But I know, oh gosh, I know what my baby likes and I know what my baby does not like. It's a cop, I'm scared. Dang, it is so bad like out here in the world today. I shouldn't be scared when I see a cop's car. I should feel safe. But I'm at the park right now and I see a cop. He just pulled in and I'm kind of like, ugh. It's kind of messing with me a little bit after hearing about what's going on in the world. I know this is like off topic and stuff, but like this just happened, so I'm gonna talk about it. But y'all, it is so much going on right now in the world, and only thing we can do is pray. Bless over the family. My baby prefers spicy, sweet, bitter, and pickled tasting things. Have you guys ever tried a pickled egg before? He loves those. Pickles, we're not like big fans of pickles, but if a pickle was on a table, we would eat it because like they're good. With the spicy things, I can eat spicy all day long. Well, we can eat spicy all day long. It's so good to us. And as well as lemons or limes, that bitter stuff, yeah, I can eat a whole lemon or a lime now. It is so good. Like I remember one morning I woke up and I was just craving like a lemon or a lime, and I went to the fridge and ate like half of a lime. It was so good. We also love fruits and veggies a whole lot. Like whenever I get sandwiches and stuff, I make sure I get like extra lettuce, tomatoes, onions. We do not do onions. Ever since I got pregnant, I cannot. The smell of onions, the taste of onions, not for us. I get sick. But veggies we really love. We prefer like bitter tasting stuff over sweet tasting stuff. Like we don't do candy or anything like that. Like before I was pregnant, I could do candy like a whole lot. I could eat like a whole box of Gushers. But not now. That's just not, that's not it. We can't do that. Cause I like, it's like the taste of it is just not the same as before I was pregnant. If you get what I'm saying. It's just like a totally different taste, and it's like too sweet for me. I don't know, it's weird. About a week or 2 ago, I was craving sodas for some odd reason. I was craving dark sodas or the ginger ales, and I would drink them like every single day. Every time I went into work, I would drink them like 1 or 2 times. Like I would get a soda when I got there and be drinking a soda time. As soon as I drink that all, and then as soon as it's time for me to get off, I'll have another soda in my hand and I'll be drinking it. Like I was addicted to sodas for about like a week or 2, y'all. Like that's not good. I stopped drinking sodas because I realized I was getting pimples. Like I grew 2 pimples on my face. It was like 1 or 3. It was because I remember one was here, and then there was here, one there, and one like right there. It's still there. They were just all around this area right here. And then I stopped drinking soda, and they went away. So we don't do sodas like that anymore. I was drinking sodas, but I also was drinking like ice cold water, at least 1 liter a day, because I will put my water bottle in the freezer, and then when I get home, I'll have that to drink throughout the night, because sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night and I'm so thirsty and I have to drink. Another thing that we like is Rita's ice cream. Y'all, my friend took me there and I feel like I might be addicted to it, even though I had it one time. It was so good, and I've been wanting to go back to Rita's ice cream, Rita's Italian ice, ever since. But I haven't had time to go there because it's so far away from my house. And another thing, that we also like is, I know this is so bad, ice. Yes, ice. I've recently started eating ice, a lot of ice, not a little bit, and that's bad because it messes with your iron, and I'm already having like a little bit of issues with my iron. I have to take like vitamin supplements or something for iron because the doctor said that I wasn't getting enough. So yeah, I gotta stop that. I know. But we don't eat ice all the time, but we just eat it every so often. Like if I'm feeling like really hot, I'll drink a whole cup of ice cold water, and then afterwards I'll eat the ice from out the cup, and then I'll like get more from somewhere else because it's so good and it cools you off on the inside. Like y'all don't understand. Like, oh my gosh. Body changes, y'all. This is the last point that is in my notes about my pregnancy update. Okay, so my tummy is getting huge, as you guys know. On my belly, it just like, it feels heavy all the time. And it's weird because my baby is only like a pound and a half. Like he's not even that big, but it feels like I'm carrying like weights or something, like 5-pound weights, and he's not that big. That's the weird part about it. Y'all know this already because I explained it in my Q&A that I did. My bra, just in case you haven't watched it, my bras, I am like busting out of my bras. I need to get some new ones. My boobs have tripled the size. Oh my gosh, somebody's coming over here. My boobs have tripled. Hi, how are you? Good. So yeah, my bras are too small.
How are you today?
I'm good.
My name is Tanya. What's your name?
Oh, Jamia.
I'm Tanya. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Sit down.
Okay.
Smoke my cigarette. They ain't showing up, they think about me with nothing else. I sure got some tobacco.
Okay, y'all, so I gotta finish up this pregnancy update in the car because I was interrupted again while I was at the park sitting down. So yeah, so the point that I was on was my bras. They are like extremely too small, so I have to go out and get some new ones for support because I don't want saggy boobs. And if I don't get any now, I'm probably gonna have saggy boobs. And like, yeah, I'm not trying to, we're not about to do all that. We're not about to have no saggy boobs. But I am, at this point in my pregnancy, I am barely able to touch my toes. And I have like a hard time breathing sometimes. It's natural. It comes with being pregnant. And sometimes I'm just like over it. Lastly, stretch marks. Not everybody get these, but I think I have them, or at least a little bit, or had them, because like I mentioned this in another video too, that Q&A video that I was telling y'all about. I'm actually gonna link it in the description just in case somebody didn't see it and they want to see that Q&A video. But I actually had stretch marks on the top of my breast here and along the bottom, but I started using Vaseline and cocoa butter, and they are actually going away now. They weren't really scratch marks, they were stretch marks. They were just dark spots. So yeah, I had dark spots here, and the reason I had those is because whenever like my boobs were growing, they were itching because like they weren't used to, like, I guess my body wasn't used to like my boobs growing that fast, and whenever they grow they itch. I don't know, it's something with that. But I was scratching it, and then I had sores all across here, like little sores and red marks underneath and stuff like that, and then they turned really dark and made dark spots. Then I started putting Vaseline and cocoa butter, and that worked for me. And I'm still applying it. I haven't stopped. I try to do that like every night because I don't want stretch marks, guys. I know, like, sometimes whenever women have babies, they get them on their tummies and stuff. So I make sure to moisturize my tummy with Vaseline and cocoa butter, like, almost every night. And yes, that is it for my pregnancy update. Thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for the next video.